Hi, welcome back to On the Volley, where we talk about all things football, but I talk about Celtic. Now, the first thing I want to do is apologise for the delay in posting this video. Recording it now, unfortunately, I've had quite a heavy workload, and those work commitments have led, to this delay in doing the video and posting it. Plus, Keeper has had his parents come over, who he hasn't seen for 2 or 3 years. How long, Keeper? 2 years because of the pandemic. They came over to visit, so I really didn't want to, put any pressure on the guy. I just let him enjoy his time with his family, and we decided that we'd do it after everything had calmed down, let's say. As you all know, we've already said this before, we don't put out videos on a daily basis. We're not a professional YouTube channel. We do it because we enjoy it. In fact, you'll see we're stuck on 1,027 subscribers at the moment, which isn't a problem for us. We're in no rush whatsoever. Hopefully in the future, this will be something that we do long term, and more often, and on a more professional basis. Anyway, that said, let's get back to what we're here to talk about, and that is Celtic. Well, as we expected, we won the league. Okay, we did the double, league and League Cup double. We were unfortunate, I would say, in the Scottish FA Cup semi-final, but hey, it's not a problem. I think we've achieved a hell of a lot more than what we expected at the beginning of the season. So overall, it's been an excellent season for us. We have to remember something. We started off the season in disarray, really. Nobody, I think, really believed in Ange Postecoglou. I hate to say it. And one of the reasons that I did a video which was titled "Who is Ange Postecoglou?" was because I was asking my boys, the Celtic supporters, who is Ange, and they were like, "Hey, I ain't got a clue." Yeah. Understandable. Not much was known about him, so I researched the guy and I did the video following the research. And I'll never forget that video because I had to apologize for murdering Ange's name the first time I spoke about him on a previous video. I'm not even going to say what I called him, but I completely murdered his name. But on that one, I got it right. I've been practicing. So I'm glad to say that I did finally manage to pronounce his name correctly. Now, when I did that video, I can remember the comment section. I got absolutely crucified, rightly so, because I had the nerve, the cheek, the ignorance, if you like, to say that Ange wasn't Australian, but he was Greek. And rightly so, I was corrected, because Ange is of Greek origin, but he is Australian. He basically immigrated to Australia when he was 5. He's grown up in Australia. So Ange himself, I would say, classes himself as being Australian with Greek origins. So, I was rightly corrected by quite a few people. And, I stood corrected. But getting back to Ange, what a journey. What a journey. If you think about the beginnings, the first game, we lost 2-1 to Hearts. Not a great start. And the doubters came out straight away. It was one game. Ange had taken over a team which was in complete disarray. Complete. Let's not forget that Neil Lennon had been sacked. John Kennedy was the interim manager for the last 10 games last season, if I'm not mistaken. of which, if I remember rightly, he won 4, drew 4, and lost 2. So, you know, it would have been surprising if they had allowed John Kennedy to manage the team, but I mean, that's just me, just, you know, what's the word for it? Hypothesizing. I can't even say the word anymore. My English has gone really downhill since I've been here. Yeah, something like that. Anyway, but Celtic were chasing Eddie Howe. And let's be honest, Celtic wasted 4 months chasing Eddie Howe. At the end of the 4 months, when it looked as if Eddie was going to sign on the dotted line, it didn't happen. So the board went to their second choice. We couldn't ask for more. I mean, let's be honest. Eddie Howe is doing and has done a great job at Newcastle. Keeper being a Geordie and a Newcastle fan, is very happy with Eddie's. Am I correct in saying that? I think all the Newcastle fans are. To be totally honest, I believe we dodged the bullet. No disrespect to Eddie Howe and the job he's doing at Newcastle, but I am so glad that we got Ange. But, you know, you go to the first game. Let's go back now. He's basically got a new team. What is it, 11 players we brought in? And he had to get these players who have never played together. He had to get them to form a unit. But not just form a unit. Form a unit which was in sync with his philosophy of football. Or should I say, Angeball. Now, after the 2-1 loss to Hearts, the Celtic supporters, some of them, a percentage of the fan base, were criticising. And it was negative, Angeball is not the way to go. Angeball won't be a success in the Scottish League. You see, I couldn't understand that. It was one game. And then the game after that, we go and play, Dundee FC, I believe, and we win 6-0. One of the things that I've noticed about this season is when we don't play well, when we lose, or we draw a game, at least at the beginning of the season, the team were getting a lot of stick. Now, I realise that the Celtic fans have high expectations. I hear you. I'm with you. Okay, I have high expectations. Look, you all know that this is my first season. And what a season. I'm a newbie. I'm a new Celtic supporter. And I'll be honest with you. I've been in a pub where Celtic are playing at the same time as Arsenal. And I've watched the Celtic game. I haven't watched the Arsenal game. I've had a lot of people give me grief. My friends that used to see me always in an Arsenal top. Or, my friends that are Arsenal supporters that used to see me always wearing an Arsenal top. I can't remember the last time I wore an Arsenal top, to be totally honest. I'm always wearing a Celtic top. Love the team, love the fan base, love Ange Postecoglou, love the players. I love everything about Celtic. I love the fact that it's a family. I've met so many great people, all Celtic supporters, obviously. And the one thing the people I've met have had in common was that we agreed that Ange needed time, that Ange's philosophy would work, and that there are going to be a small section of the fan base that are going to criticise the style of football and the formation which Ange plays. But it didn't stop there, to be totally honest. I mean, I've seen over the season a lot of criticism on the players as well. Okay, and I've said this before. I've gone through this. Basically, I'm repeating myself, but it is just a little bit of a recap. Yeah. Look, Tom Rodgick got criticised. Okay, the guy's gone now. I mean, he's left. He's done his tenure in Celtic, and he's been a great servant for the club. Greg Taylor criticised. I thought Greg Taylor did really well this season when he came on, when he started playing, became a permanent fixture of the team. Anthony Ralston got a lot of criticism, undeservedly so, I think. David Turnbull is another one. David Turnbull was a stalwart this season till he got injured. Then he was out. Felt sorry for the guy because he was really coming into his own. You know, it's just. I think sometimes we do need to be a little bit more objective. Anyone that's played football, you know that you're going to go through a bad patch. There's got to be a period where you're not performing at your highest level. But even when we weren't performing at our highest level, we could still churn out a result. Because, as Ange says, we never stop. And that has been one of the philosophy of Celtic this season. We have scored this season, I believe we scored 92 goals and only let in 22 goals. Yet the defence was criticised this season. Don't get me wrong, at the beginning of the season, yeah, we had major problems in defence. We were leaking goals from set pieces. Our set piece defending was very, very poor at the beginning of the season. But I kept saying, look, they're going to work on it, they'll improve, and they have done. Best defence in the league, yeah? The only people close to us, the only team close to us is them lot down the road. They scored 80 goals and let in 33. If you go and look at the games we lost 3 games. Them lot down the road lost 3 games. Difference is they drew 8, we drew 6. So I think we won 29 and they won 27. And that's where it is. Okay? That is it. You look at that and you think, oh, there's not a lot in it. There's a massive amount in it because we were 6 points behind at one stage in the season. So if you think about last season, 25 points behind. They won the league with a 25-point difference. And we were 6 points behind this season, okay? That's a turnaround, if you like, okay, taking into account 25 points last season, of 31 points, okay? So 35 points if you want to take into account the fact that, you know, we won with a 4-point difference. So what can you say to that? Absolutely fantastic. Look, I know that one of the other Celtic Fan TV channels has already done a great job, fantastic job on the recap. Okay, 2-part recap, 67 How. I would suggest you watch that. We don't have time to sit down, script, do all the research for all that. So ours is just, you know, we're a pub YouTube channel. We're proud of it. We enjoy it. We love it. And we're going to keep doing this. So are we going to get to that level? Who knows? Keeper, will we ever get to that level, do you think?
I hope so.
Yeah? We're in no rush, though, are we?
No.
All right, Keeper, come and say hello. All right? By the way, okay, he's there. Keeper is a motor, okay, to On The Volley, okay? If it wasn't for him, I don't think we'd exist. I came up with the idea. I said, hey, what do you think? Should we do this? Do you feel like it? And he said, yes, okay. All I do is, and he does as well, yeah, is sit in front of the camera talk about football, you know.
I think you took Kane there.
No, it's the truth. It's the truth. Yeah, he does all the editing. He's up until 3 o'clock in the morning sometimes. Okay, I call him the vampire because he never sleeps. Okay, and so I think all credit to Keeper. Okay, for the channel. So there you go.
Man.
Deserve the credit, Keep. Like I said, without him, we wouldn't have a channel. So anyway, I don't know what else to say. I mean, there's not really a lot more to say. I'm in a situation now where I don't know what I'm going to do. Okay, because there's no more football, there's no more Celtic. You know, we've got the break. I can't wait until the season starts again. I can't wait until our foray into the Champions League. I can't wait to see who's going to come in during the transfer window. Now, normally I don't do videos on or posts on transfer rumours because there's always going to be rumours and speculations. But you know what? I think this season I might do something because I'll give my opinion on the speculation and transfers. Anyway, as always, I do digress. Okay, right? Let's just go back quickly, flip through the season. Gigi Giacomakis has come into his own. There were question marks on Gigi. Anyone that saw my comment section, I would always write down in my comment section that I believe that sooner or later, okay, he needed time to adapt. He'd come onto his own. And I expected big things from him. And we're seeing that now. He's really adapted and slotted into the team. Kyogo Furuhashi, there was no doubts about Kyogo. From the moment he stepped into the team, or Jota, these two guys really adapted straight away. Lila Bada, great player, misses some opportunities. Okay, we've missed quite a few. And one of the things I'd like to point out about this season, we have dominated so many games and created so many chances, but we just haven't converted those chances. Those 92 goals that we scored this season in the league could probably have been about 180. Now, am I exaggerating? Maybe just a tad. But you know what I'm talking about. We just missed so many chances. And that's part and package of the game, you know, part and parcel, part and package. Well, like I've said before, you know, we're not scripted. Okay, we do it off the cuff. So it has been pointed out to me that I say okay a lot in my videos. I have tried to, you know, think about that and make sure that I don't say it, but it's habit. At my age, I don't think there's any way that I can cut that out unless I've got a script, and that's not happening. At least it's not happening in the near future. Also, not being scripted and not having bullet points means that I will digress. I will go a bit here, then there, then back to here, then back to there. And I apologize about that. I hope people like it all the same. I really don't have a lot more to say, except that I'm blessed to be a Celtic supporter. I'm blessed to have witnessed Angie's first season as a manager of Celtic FC. I'm blessed to have met so many great people, all Celtic supporters. On a footballing level and personal level, I feel blessed that I'm part of the Celtic family. I can't wait for when I'm going to come down to Glasgow. It's still something which I have planned, I want to do, and I will do as soon as I possibly can. Like I've said, there's a lot of work commitments, which is the reason why we can't dedicate as much time as we would like to our video channel. But we do appreciate everybody that continues to follow us and support us, that continues to contribute with their comments. I think I will be doing a video and posting on past comments from some of our contributors, which we have quite a few, and they do come out with some really, really good points. We haven't gone live yet. I believe Keeper is working on that. Keeper, I'm putting you on the spot. Come around here. When are we going to go live with a Celtic vid, mate?
Well, we're going to work on that in the close season.
Okay, so
we're going to do a few tests, get it right, and I really hope that that is going to happen for the start of the new season.
Okay.
Or just before.
Okay, perfect.
Just before. That's what I'm hoping. So just let me do a little bit of work on it, a little bit of structure there, and we'll be up as soon as we can. But I'm working on that, okay?
Right, he's going to fucking have a go at me after this, right? Put me on the spot like that. Rightly so, but I've done it on purpose. Because yes, okay. I'm sorry, but I had to do it, Keith. I had to do it.
No, rightly so.
I have had a few comments, is this live? And we did say once we get to 1,000, or just over 1,000, we'd be going live. And again, it's not because we don't want to. It's not because we're lazy. It's just about time and really the understanding of it. I'm not a technical wizard. I don't even do the editing. Keeper is, but even he has to get to know that how it functions and everything. I don't think it's that difficult. But it's just
just setting it up, really.
Just setting it up and everything. Yeah. Okay.
And maybe do a couple of trial runs, a couple of pilots.
Okay. Perfect.
And as soon as we've got it, so that we know what we're doing there, we'll announce it.
Well, there you go. There you have it. Okay, right. So look out for that. Hopefully, before the beginning of the new season, we'll be out there live. Anyway, that's one. Like I said, I might do one on past comments, which I reply to every comment, but I'd like to go out on video with some of the comments. And also, if I had a penny for every time somebody asked me what my connection is with Celtic, or why I support Celtic, or how I came about supporting Celtic, I'd probably be a millionaire now. I definitely wouldn't have any debts. I will be doing a video on that. I don't think it's anything extraordinary, out of this world or special or anything like that. But seeing as I've been asked by so many people, I'll be doing a video to explain it. And, you can be the judge. You can decide what you think of why I've become a Celtic supporter. So look out for that. I know Paddy Lavery is supposed to be coming down with his boys. So, Paddy, just drop us a line. And because we won't be putting out videos so often now, posting, you can direct message me, DM me, as they like to say, on our Instagram account, on the Volley. Okay, so if you haven't subscribed to our Instagram account, where you can DM us directly, please do, on the Volley. Well, that's it. That's it from me. Okay, I'd like to thank Keeper for his hard work. Yo, I'm out.